So I kind of need a man with confidence. And since I do like rave content, I do show my body a lot. And I just need to know, like, are you easily jealous? And if someone comes to me and tries to talk to me, like in a rude way, I mean, would you stick up for me? Because, like, understandable if you're not there, I can stick up for myself, honestly. But if you are there and if someone's disrespecting me, are you going to be like, what the are you doing?
And so disrespect and attention are two different things.
Yeah.
And how someone handles the attention they get is first and foremost on them to understand what they want out of an interaction. When it becomes to a point where what you tried to mitigate the situation doesn't work, that's what I'm there for. And if
Yeah.
we both know it's going to get there, I'm
Mhm.
going to stop it beforehand. If
Okay.
you're already aware you're attracting certain attention,
Mhm.
you should already be trying to figure out how to not do that
Yeah.
before you meet me. That's it. That's all. And so jealous, not the type.
Mm.
Not the type. You feel me? Because if we both have already established a certain rapport and relationship,
Mm.
whatever goes on with other people has nothing to do with me because my relationship is with you, right? So if I feel disrespected or threatened by somebody else, I'm asking you about your behavior and who this person is, not checking them because they don't owe me anything.
Mm.
Does that work for you? We don't want any other.
Like, so are you saying that it's like my fault if the person tries to talk to me?
No, I'm saying if it gets to a point where I'm confused or threatened by someone, then they have some type of relationship or rapport with you already. If
Yeah,
it's
no.
someone bothering you, if we're
Yeah,
in public and someone says something to you,
I can't control
then that's a whole nother topic. If someone is bothering you in my vicinity and I see it, that's a whole nother topic. You said jealous. I'm not going to be jealous if someone is talking to you.
I said jealous, and would you defend me if someone
It's fine.
tries to talk to me?
We don't need to go further.
Okay. Is aesthetically, is he someone that's your type?
Again, I do like short kings, and he is handsome, but I just don't like how he answered my question.
Is she someone that's your type?
Not necessarily.
Well, make
All right. So thoughts on what her question was and what his response was. So correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I gathered from the question, she was like, "Listen, I make rave content. I'm not exactly sure what rave content is, but she specifically said, hey, I show off my body a lot. So if I'm in a situation, I'm in a nightclub somewhere, and the dude approaches me because she wearing revealing clothing, and this person tries to approach me in a disrespectful way, would you defend me?" His response basically was, yeah, I'll defend you, but like you got to mitigate that. You got to be like, yo, don't do the things in order to gather that type of attention. So that's what I gathered. So y'all can add on to that if y'all want, but that's what I gathered. And she didn't like that response, so she popped the balloon because she was like, you know what I mean? He wasn't like, oh yeah, I'll just go crash out for you and do whatever because I should be able to wear whatever I want and nobody should ever be able to do anything and say anything to me. And so he was like, okay, cool, whatever. So my question, I'm gonna take this one to Nicole first. So Nicole, what's your thoughts on this situation? The situation she tried to present and get him to defend her in. Like, do you think that what do you think of her question, his response, and her popping a balloon based off his response?
I don't think there was anything wrong with his answer. Like, I get what he was saying. He was saying, like, yeah, if somebody was like coming at you in a bad, like, I don't know, some kind of disrespectful way, like out of the blue, and you try to shut it down and I need to step in, I will. But if it's somebody that, like, he was saying, like, somebody that you already have a rapport with or whatever, then that's kind of on you, like, not on them. Like, you're entertaining it or whatever, which, I mean, I can see that. Like, I would feel the same way. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what she, like, the moment she popped the balloon, like, I don't understand why what he said in that moment made her so angry. I think it was when he said, like, if you have, like, you obviously have a relationship or a rapport with that person, and she was just like, "Oh, no." Like, it didn't make
Yeah,
Plus,
yeah,
I
I
feel
agree.
like looking at his choices there, he was probably wanting these girls to pop the balloon.
Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah. So, all right. So, what's your thoughts, Shells? What's your thoughts on what he said? What her question was, what he said, and why she popped the balloon?
Yeah, I liked his answer because I think it was accurate. I think
Yeah.
if a dude comes up disrespectful from the bat, you try, nothing happens, then yeah, I would expect you to kind of step in and say something. But like, if you're giving some kind of green light or like flirtatious conversation back, obviously that's why the dude is going to keep
Right.
trying, whatever. So like that's where I can see his point. Like, I'm not gonna like I feel like she wanted like a fight out of this. Like
Right.
she
Yeah.
wants him to just like dive straight in, like would be happy if there was like a fist fight over her for some reason, which like I mean, no, I won't say
Yeah.
it. she's she's not
So
the typical type of woman that
right.
like guys would be fighting
No,
over, I
100%
would
no.
say.
But okay, to be like, yo, all right, so this is my opinion, right? So she's like, yo, I make rave content. Like I said, I don't know what that is, but she also followed up with saying, hey, implying like, hey, I wear promiscuous clothing. And
I
you
don't know what
know,
you
I
expect from me.
like I enjoy doing this. This is my thing, right? So she's like, yo, if I'm out there basically naked with stars on my nipples and somebody comes up and you know tries to react to that, like, oh shit, but you got stars on your nipples. Obviously, you about that life, right? Like, you about to suck me off in the back of the car, right? Like, you about to do something crazy to me, right? That's like
That's what I mean. Like
that's the
that's the
uniform you're
attention she
wearing.
wants.
That's the attention that you're getting, right? So it's like, okay, that's what
But
you're
that's what
going
she
for.
want. If you're dressing like that, you want that type of reaction from a
Clearly,
dude. But
clearly,
like you
right,
can't expect your man to be jealous over every dude reacting over you dressing half naked.
right. So
And
so
like
if them two are together and she dresses this way and some guy approaches her, she wants him to just defend her with no questions, be like, listen, I don't care what I got going on. I could be completely naked in this club. You supposed to beat this guy ass. 100 like listen, you got to look at her crazy for even wanting to put your guy in that situation in the first place. So it's like I think women understand, not I think, but I know women understand violence on a different level than men. Men know that if two grown ass men get into a fight, one of us could die. But to women, it's like, who knows? No. We could die. Like us throwing full force blows at each other as 200+ pound grown ass men. One of us could die. One of us could end up really, really hurt in the hospital, maimed for that forever for the rest of our life. But for her to be like, oh, well, it don't matter what I got going on. You should just, you know, crash out for me and do whatever do whatever because I'm your girl and whatever. It's like, bro, like you're not, you want him to consider you, but you're not considering him. You're not considering his health, his well-being. You just like, I want to do whatever I want to do and dress promiscuously, particularly what she said. And if anybody says anything to her, you want him to beat their ass. Why would any dude agree to that shit? You know what I mean? Why would like this? That's a dumbass premise. And for you to pop the balloon because he like, yo, I'm gonna ask you not to do that. It's up to you not to put me in those situations. And for her to be like, pop the balloon, like, oh no, I ain't like that answer. So she wanted to be like, listen, anybody, I don't care what's going on. Somebody talk something about my girl, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go, okay, cool. And that dude's gonna die. And then what? And like, so like, eventually he gonna
arrest
run
her
it.
or some like wild shit. Like what?
Right.
I don't know why you would want to put your boyfriend through that.
Right. So you want to be in the hospital with him, but like beep, beep, fucking tubes and the shit. Like you like for what? Because you want to have your titties out in the club. You want to be a what's she call it? A rave content creator, whatever the hell.
I
Is
don't
like
know what that is, but like
for real? Like no. Like why would dude? You popping that balloon probably saved dude life. Because the dude, like, eventually somebody was gonna grab that ass, grab one of them titties, because you clearly got you on that type time. So no. You don't deserve like you should be single. You should be single and you should be fighting motherfuckers off hand and foot because like you clearly want that attention. Because why would you dress like that otherwise? So you supposed to dress like that. You supposed to make the cognitive decision to dress however you want to dress. And then when dudes respond to the way you dress, you want him to go fight them and then potentially die. While you sit back with a fucking Long Island iced tea with your titty out. So he's gonna fight all the world. He's gonna fight every dude in the world. Like, oh shit, yo, I can't get with this way of thinking. It pisses me off. But it's like, yo, shit like this makes me realize, like, yo, women really don't understand violence the same way men understand violence. Like, we try to avoid that shit because we like, listen, I don't want to fight another 220-pound man. The only way I'll fight it is if I have to. You making it like it's a for sure. Like we going out to the bar. I'm going to get into at least one fist fight or like a serious joint with a fist fight unless I keep your ass in the corner and block you with my body. Like, no, like I'm not doing that. I'm not going out with you. Go out by
even if
yourself.
even if it wasn't to the extent of like someone dying, but just like I just don't know why you would want to put your partner through that. Like I don't know
Is
why
they
you're trying to get him to fight. Because
Her
you would think you'd be worried about him getting hurt if he gets in a fight. So like,
I don't even know that it's so much about like fight. Like she just clearly has like something like she wants to make him jealous. Like she was mad that he was basically saying like he's not going to get jealous and like you know what I mean.
right.
Like that's
Yeah.
and it wasn't just her because what was one of the other girls was like, oh, pop your balloon, and he was like,
Yeah.
you know, like I
yeah,
was
but
like,
they
oh,
all looked like they were just
Yeah.
not.
that's what I was like that. I don't know. I never really like watched that show. Like, what if he doesn't want any of them? What happens? I don't understand it.
It just, I think,
It
move
just
on.
it just
He
ends.
just
Yeah.
doesn't have a date at the end. But I think he would have been okay with that.
Right.
Yo, listen, this is a bad look. Yeah, listen, I'm not on board with that. I'm not fighting nobody. Now it's different if she's like acting regular and somebody comes out of nowhere and disrespects her. Then that's different. Then that's
And he
something that
said that.
That's what he
yeah.
said. Like he said he's okay with that. Like he would step in if in that case.
Hmm.
He was literally saying like if it was a situation where he feels like she's like feeding into it and like giving reason for that person to act however that's on her and she didn't like that.
Yeah, and well, listen.
Yeah, because you can see her like laughing and whatever with whatever guy is saying something to her,
Yeah,
which they would probably take as flirtatious. And if she's dressed half naked,
Yeah.
they're like, okay, yeah, cool.
listen.
And
I'm here.
clearly she's not leading with I have a boyfriend. So
Yeah. Listen, I got experience with this shit. I remember in college, shit like this used to happen. I used to be like, bro, I'm out, bro. Like this is, I'm not dealing with that, bro. Like you got me fucked up. Like I'm not. If you out there looking for a certain kind of attention and you get it, I'm not here to do anything about it. Now, if somebody says something to you out of nowhere type shit, then yeah, I'm with whatever. Like I'm gonna defend what's mine. But you're not gonna be out here acting crazy and then expect me to crash out for you. You like I'm more likely to just go link up with another chick or leave the bar. Like I'm not doing that. I'm not putting up with disrespect, but it goes both ways. I'm not putting up with your disrespect either. So that's just me. Anyway, listen, let me know what y'all think, family. Like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?